Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Delta Squad here on Rage Quit Radio, our Power Rangers SPD-inspired role-playing game that we're doing with you here. So that we are still in Episode 1, Emergency, DeltaRanger. We now know that for the first time in 18 some odd years, an unidentified hostile alien has appeared on Earth. One of these has not been seen on Earth since Emperor Grum. So this is the first time that such thing has arrived on planet Earth. We don't know what it is, but we do know apparently that it is attacking New Tech City's Little Tykes Preschool, where currently engaging two Crybots are Detective Sergeant Umiko, along with Cadets Rodriguez, and Tien. And I'm going to have to pull up pictures here on my phone so they will know exactly what they're fighting in a minute.
After we just went and performed our maximum heart attack.
Maximum heart attack? Oh no. We're about to have maximum heart attack.
You broke my heart attack as Okami and Marborn.
We will go ahead and let our players, if you are just now joining us, we'll let our players introduce themselves.
I'm Travis playing Aaron Rodriguez.
Judy playing Felicia Tien.
Josh playing Aoi Okami.
And RJ playing Adam Marvin.
Okay. So, when we left, we found out that when we last left, Cadets Okami and Marvin were given a box containing 4 SPD Delta Morphers and given instructions to take 2 of them and then give the other 2 to their teammates at the Little Tyke Preschool in order to help deal with this situation. Normally, they would be sending in B Squad, but B Squad is off right now with the senior class on a field trip off-world, so they are unavailable. So now these junior cadets have basically been drafted into having to, at least for now, become Power Rangers. So,
Oh darn.
yes. All right. So we are going to pick up in the midst of their combat, there being Rodriguez and Tien. So we are popcorning to Rodriguez. Umiko is back in the initiative order as well. But before you go, you wind up seeing 3 more, and this time things will change a little bit because we're having groups of minions. 3 more minions arrive. They are of a type that you have never seen, not even in a history book. Even Umiko looks confused. They look, for the viewers at home, like that. And you can pass that around so everyone can see what these foot soldiers look like. Basically, black leather clad with sort of this reddish yellow helmet.
Did you order the bad tacos?
You can pass it back around because I don't want to reach in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So,
I got longer.
but 3 of them arrive out of one of the buildings. So from this point forward, the bad guys act in groups.
I don't think these guys are here to help us.
No, they're not.
So,
But at least the kids are safe.
Well, let's go and keep these guys, busy until the kids can get away. They just got outside.
so
Yeah.
if you popcorn to the Crybots from this point forward, both Crybots act.
Okay.
If you popcorn to the unknown minions, all 3 act. Okay? All right. So, you're up first, Rodriguez.
All right. I'm going to try to, since I am still actually grappled with a Crybot on the floor.
Oh, one more thing. Since they act in groups, if you have a teamwork attack that would attack the group, now you can.
Woohoo!
If you're only attacking a single target, like a standard attack will attack one target. But,
Okay.
All right, now go ahead. You're still grappled on the floor.
So I'm actually, since I am on the floor, grappled with it, I'm actually going to go and take my gun, and now that there's no kids nearby, and actually shoot the same crybot that went and just rearmed itself with a gun.
Okay.
I'll spend one just because tired of missing.
Also,
so he's got his.
If you saw part
so I have a
2,
5.
Okay, I have a 3. So
So it
you're
takes
shooting
4.
with your sidearm. Takes 4. The E80 sidearm for 1 energy lets them shoot and deal 4 damage to a target. All right, so that goes down to now 3. All right.
All right. So
So do you popcorn to the Crybots, to Umiko, to Tien, or to the new minions that have just arrived?
I am actually going to popcorn to Tien in hopes that we can go and get down at least one of these Crybots.
Okay.
All right. Well,
quick question.
Mhm.
Because there's 3
Maximum
sets of enemies.
focus
or 2
fire.
sets of enemies?
There are 2 sets of enemies.
Question.
you're still on the ground, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still grappled with the one on the ground.
One of them has him basically by the legs.
It doesn't have him by the arms.
Correct. That's why I was able to shoot.
He shot the other one since
Oh, yeah.
best he could do. So you're up.
Yeah. She'd like to try to pull him free
Mm-hmm.
and keep using his momentum to essentially use him to. How close is the other one to him?
Not close enough to swing him into it.
Okay. Well, hell, she'll try to pull him free and then line him up to push him back forward so he can actually make a controlled kick if she can.
Okay. So that would be a teamwork attack.
Okay.
Maximum footage.
Maximum footage. You see, it's addictive, kids.
It really is. These kids. Was that a?
So over the course of this episode, we were taping the entire
Whose
episode
turn
in one
was
shot.
it?
That's 12.
Whose turn was it?
It's
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
his
yeah,
turn.
his
well,
turn.
okay.
Every
I got
time
4.
every time I roll a 1, they get to pull another power gem.
Alright, audience, has arrived.
We're once again being joined by the studio audience of my wife and son. I recognize that alarm. Alright, so go ahead and roll.
I did.
I
I
got a 4.
rolled a 1. Luckily, it's enough.
Okay. Well,
I
you
got a 4.
you got a 4. Okay. You're dealing all the damage because basically you pull him free and in such a way that you can then basically she's gonna pull you back up to your feet. You land on one foot so that you can kick forward.
All right. 4.
That
Okay.
was my work alarm.
But
That's
still.
fine. It'll go off anyways.
She's okay with that.
That was a successful attack. Some more energy.
Yep.
I got 1 for the first attack. You got
Okay. So who do you popcorn to? Do you popcorn to the Crybots or do you popcorn to the other group of bad guys, knowing that, or you can popcorn to Umiko? At this point, though, unfortunately, there is no way to keep the bad guys from acting twice.
Oh,
Be it the Crybots or the unknown foot soldiers.
probably right.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
think
you
the
just gotta
Crybots
eat some
go
attacks.
Here twice because I don't want the bad. We'll go with the new bad guys because.
Or we just go and pop to to Umiko and hope that she actually deals with the
Can take out both remaining Crybots.
or something of the sorts. Because with that said, only one of the bad guys is going to get to double act regardless.
No, one group.
We have one group.
Yeah. So you'll either be eating 6 attacks or 4 attacks. Of course, I've been rolling 1s.
Nice happen.
So she'll go with the new guys.
Okay, so she's going to
Yes.
popcorn to the new group of minions.
Hopefully that means I thought it'd be the Crybots.
I'm hoping about 30, no later than 7:30 at this point, is what I'm hoping. Okay.
He won't let me put him down. I accomplished
Okay.
nothing.
No problem, baby.
I mean, I've got kind of a thing that's starting at 7, but I told him I'd be a little late, so
Okay.
preferably sooner than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
All right. So, new group of bad guys. All right, so we popcorn over to our new group of bad guys. Our new group of bad guys basically swarm forward. I will roll this part first. They may take care of part of your problem for you. And I am rolling some ones at the moment, but it's not counting for the players because of what they're being used for. Okay. Okay. So I'll just use those 2 sets. Well, that's more than sufficient. They trample the 2 remaining Crybots en route to coming at you.
Oh,
So,
I guess they're kind of helping. Helping, not helping.
Helping, not helping.
So-
I'm not-
so
Crybots
one
are
of them,
disposable.
one of them charges straight at you, and basically, as it's charging at you, it's coming at you and attempting. It's trying to do a throat thrust. It's basically crossing its hands like this and thrusting at your throat. Might be a bad time to mention they roll 2 dice.
I got a 1.
They got a 9.
Ow.
So somebody pull a power gem because I did roll a 1, but they got 5 damage.
How much was it?
5.
13 extra power gems.
Okay. Well, the more dice I roll, the more chance it is for you guys to get power gems. All right. The second one is coming at Coop. And basically, it's trying... Okay, so it rolls a 6. So it basically comes forward with a thrust kick and catches you in the stomach
That's maximum
for
effort.
11 damage.
That's really maximum effort.
The last one charges at Umiko. It rolls a 6. Umiko rolls a 5.
I was like 67, you're 66. Ow.
Whoop. And Umiko's going to wind up taking 6 damage.
Well,
So,
you have it, I don't, so I'll actually have to.
okay. But she winds up engaged with one of them. Alright. So, that does mean that now they're not going last
And then I can do a melee attack.
Yay, not
Because-
because Umiko will still have to go.
Ooh, could you like your double
So, Umiko goes
things at them?
and is trying to do something. She's trying to fight off the other one and is losing
That's
badly.
what you should do.
So,
I'll come in. just
Okay.
grab- You come and slide in. Here's your ring. You got your
Umiko is going to popcorn back to Rodriguez. But before that happens, you guys arrive.
So we have like a kind of an idea plan
Okay.
for like a rival. He doesn't have enough energy transform at this moment because you need 6, right?
Correct.
So the plan is for me to transform, come in,
Mhm.
right, distract while he kind of slides in with theirs
It's
to do his double
basically just
thing.
start with a just start hauling butt and then
Essentially,
turn into a
this
slide
one's
on my knees, hold it, where I basically slide right between them, holding up each of their morphs.
Okay.
Which is
So we
worse.
will go ahead and let that happen, and then you will be in the initiative order.
Okay.
So,
I don't even know the whole thing, but I still wish I could do it. But yeah,
SPD emergency.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just gonna hold this.
so you go right ahead, good sir.
It's like a tribe called
What is it
Quest.
again?
SPD emergency.
Emergency. Emergency. So the thing again.
Eh,
One more time.
SPD emergency.
All right. Cool. Okay. SPD emergency.
So the folks at home can now see which ranger you are,
Oh dear.
and I will give you your pack.
Okay.
Oh dear.
They literally just grabbed morphers.
Yellow.
So,
Oh.
so you hear SPD emergency as what looks like the SPD Pink Ranger arrives.
Super serious.
Yes. Super serious.
Serious.
Super
So
serious.
serious right now.
That serves as enough of a distraction as
Now do I actually hold right to make sure I
No.
hit? Okay.
Whole thing. Everything.
so
Great.
you delivered their morphers.
Basically, as you see Okami like just slide in and grab them while they're hot.
Should we grab him? She has them on.
Nobody bothered checking to see what colors they got. So, all right.
No, we could check.
Yes, there's a way to look and
Damn
find
it.
out. But,
Oh well.
all right.
I
So
didn't know that's.
you
It's
are
an
now
emergency, I
armed
was
with a
gonna
morpher. It is not an action to morph.
Okay.
So that spends the 6 energy, yes?
Yes, that spends the 6 energy, and whatever was in the second slot slides down.
Cool.
All right. Once morphed, you are rolling 2 dice for everything because now you are a ranger. All right. So
Well, it's obviously morphing time, so I go and I go and morph and
I hate to say it, but you got to say it.
okay.
You don't have to use the prop,
He's the prop.
but
I'm just being extra.
he's just being. It's
And it's
SPD emergency. It actually says it on your sheet, under the block where the energy sets.
Okay. So Rodriguez, goes and gets the morpher, does the pose. SPD emergency.
So that is your ranger powers.
Because it's the same, can't you go maximum emergency?
Maximum.
So you
That
see,
would be amazing.
so you see Rodriguez transform, and suddenly the SPD Red Ranger is standing in front of
Every
you.
time! All the playtests, I can never get the right ranger.
Okay.
All right. Then I am going to.
Now it's worth noting, since he's actually acting, being the SPD Red Ranger comes with an extra toy, and that is the Delta Magnums. Why don't you read what those do? So everybody
All
can
right.
know.
So the Delta Magnum for 2 energy. It's a range attack that does 2d damage. Advantage on damage. What does that
Advantage on damage means that you roll. It's 2d damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It means you roll 3d damage, and you keep the highest 2.
Cool. All right. It also, for 10 energy, it can do the hybrid magnum. Must have both Delta Magnums ready. It is a final strike ranged attack.
So a final strike attack, which each ranger can only do once. A final strike effectively, if I find it in here again real quick. Effectively, a final strike deals as much damage, as many dice damage as it does power to operate. So it would be a 10d attack if it hits, but you only get to do it once.
Okay.
Basically, it's the big Mega Blaster final attack deal.
Cool.
So, or no, I tell a lie, it's not 10, it's 5. It's every 2 energy equals 1 die, I think is the way I wrote it. Regardless, it's a lot of damage, because presumably you've weakened the monster by then.
All right. And then, as the Red Ranger, I also have access to a flying drop kick, which is a melee attack with advantage on damage.
Yep.
So that sounds pretty cool right now. So I'm going to do a maximum flying drop kick into the baddie that is on Felicia to give her room to go and transform.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Alright, so does the flying drop kick cost you any energy?
Yes, it cost me 2 energy.
Okay.
I'll spend 2 just to go.
Now, it should be, hold on, it should be noted before you start spending gems. Now, you have a ranger color. If you spend a red, it's +2.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
other color is
So-
+1.
Okay, then I'll go. And
So the pinks are now
Yeah,
+2.
yeah, here.
There
Actually,
you
yeah.
go.
Swap our dice too.
You also get new
Oh,
dice,
yeah.
because you're now the Red
There's-
Ranger, so
yeah,
you get the
there's
red
pink
dice.
I will take the new dice now. I am not. Nope, it's okay.
All right.
Real men can wear pink.
So I will go and get
not
plus
that bad.
plus
Not that
2
bad.
to my attack roll
Yes.
as I do a maximum flying drop kick against this baddie. All right, so I have a 7.
7. He rolls an 8.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. So, there we go. So, you go for the flying drop kick. The bad guy was unimpressed. Who do you...
I will go and popcorn to.
Because right now they're still acting as a group, so there's
I
only
will-
one bad guy.
I will popcorn to Felicia.
Okay?
SPD emergency.
Okay. So, Felicia
Probably should sit there
transforms.
like this on the ground while this happens.
Oh, sorry.
You got your yellow, didn't you?
Yes.
They all had colors they were hoping for during
It's
the
not obvious. I was
protest.
hoping for red.
He actually wore the color and everything.
Wore the color.
Ooh, I have not seen the Delta Baton yet.
DeltaRanger striker.
I guess that's true because you actually during the playtest you wound up with red.
Yes, I did.
So you actually had the Delta Magnum. So real quick, let everyone at home know what the Delta Max Striker does.
Yeah, the Delta Max Striker. The Delta Baton, Delta Knuckle must be morphed to be ready. Melee attack for 10 damage.
I was yellow.
The Delta Max Striker must have Delta Baton and Delta Knuckle ready, ranged attack for 10 damage.
I should have read mine because I had that again.
Nice.
So you can have them separated. Basically, the handle and the barrel part are two separate pieces. So you can have one as like a knuckle duster and a baton,
Nice.
or you can put them together into that mode where they are a long range weapon.
Yes, you can also do rapid fire flurry melee attack with opponent disadvantage on defense.
So what that means is your opponent would roll an extra die on defense, and they have to take the worst two. So.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Because it's your action.
Well, there's this guy right in front of me.
Who just got you in the throat.
Yeah, well, she's gonna...
Should also note, if you're morphed, you have 10 armor.
Oh, yeah.
Like 10 personal armor.
Yep.
So for all intent and purpose, it's like 10 bonus hit points that do not affect you, you physically when you take those 10 damage.
And then when you lose those 10 points, that's when you start giving off sparks when you're hit.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And then when you get down past half, then you start getting smudges on your uniform.
Actually, I think it's smudges first, then sparks, and then there's like pyro.
And lots of tumbling.
So it gives you some extra 10 hit points,
I
essentially.
think it's really bad. Half your
Alright.
will go off.
She's going to use her rapid fire flurry
Okay.
to kick this lovely opponent since he just...
It's gonna be difficult
she-
to do test against these guys
she's
when
a-
they're rolling
yeah,
two
no.
dice and I'm rolling one.
Okay.
You got this. I believe in you.
8.
8
Mm-hmm.
to a 5.
Awesome.
So.
Yay!
Oh, I thought you had a 6.
So he did not have 6 energy, which was the idea.
We will definitely
Actually.
definitely have to attempt to do some team.
Teamwork
Oh,
would
yeah.
be one way to
Okay.
succeed and get you energy.
Yeah.
So.
Alright.
By the way, I rolled a 1, so whoever's turn it is to pull a
Oh, is it?
1,
All
pull
right.
it. That's the other thing, is you can blow gems. I mean, you can spend several of them to try and bump yourself
There's a...
That's
So,
14.
So I might
So,
actually use
I made that
too.
one or he made that one?
Yeah.
to
Sorry.
get to your success.
I made that one?
So,
Yeah.
how much damage?
Oh, sorry. Would it be 2d6 or 1d6?
What does it say for...
It just says rapid... It just says melee attack with opponent.
Okay, so it's your standard 2 dice. It's the fact that when you make the attack, they have a
that's fine.
disadvantage. So
10.
10 damage.
She was a little mad.
Okay.
Wow, so that was 2 successful attack. Okay.
Yep. All right, so who do you popcorn to?
Well,
You have the 2 of them. At this point, Umiko has disappeared.
okay.
So you have your 2 fellow rangers, and then you have the bad guys, the group of 3 bad guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and popcorn to the bad guys just to make sure they don't go last.
Okay.
Because
I am like right in front of
So,
it gives you a chance to maybe
Ah,
get in and
yeah.
do an attack without him.
or actually, I take that back. Umiko's tied up with one at the moment. She hasn't
Okay.
disappeared. She's tied up with
Okay.
one. Okay. So we're going to start with the one that Umiko is tied up with. And that one is going to try to attack Umiko. It rolls a 5. It's somebody else's turn to pull a gem.
Wow, that was like prophesize. Make it
prophesize.
Make it rain.
Hey, I got you another yellow gem.
Woohoo! I'll take it.
Somebody probably wants to get Umiko free because she's taking a pounding.
Okay.
Then there is one on you.
Okay.
So the one on Felicia rolls an 8.
6, 7, 8.
Okay, so ties go to you. It basically charged at you trying to do like a flying knee and just whatever kind of sidestep. What do you do to dodge that knee strike?
Well,
It doesn't connect, obviously.
she just kind of does the. She does down. It goes back up.
Okay. So then there is the one that you went at with the flying drop kick that you missed. So you are
group of 3 and then one on Yumiko.
there's a group of 3. Of that group of 3, one's on Umiko, one's on Felicia, and one is
Got
on
it.
Rodriguez. 7.
7.
All right. So it basically
What's your energy point for the?
It tries to, as you land,
Because of this.
as you land in sort of that crouch, it tries to post off. It actually tries to step up on your knee for something, but it's going to miss the attack. So it steps up on your knee and tries to knee you in the head. What happens?
I'll just go and give it extra force and just flip it backwards off of me.
Okay, so it winds up cutting a backflip backwards. All right, so you've gone. It's going to popcorn over to the Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger. I'm here. All right, so Adam isn't super serious. Got to deal with the situation, though. Doesn't give a crap that he's pink right now.
Okay.
Way later in his room alone. just clarifying.
That's when the sadness comes.
That's when the sadness comes. Way later when he's not serious.
Oh no, it's a tense situation. For
But seeing Miko is
cool
in
right now.
trouble, I'm immediately gonna head over to the bad guy that is in her and just punch that because I don't have any energy right now doing my other stuff. So
Okay.
just gonna punch.
Real quick, what is the Pink Ranger's special ability? We know what the DeltaRanger Striker does.
Yes.
So.
The Pink Ranger special ability is tougher than I look. You may use this in response to a foe's attack. Advantage on defense for this attack.
So.
How ironic. Marvin is tougher than he looks.
That's actually true. Give a second dirty score.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
All right, so go ahead and roll, good sir.
It's 2 dice, yes?
Yep.
7. Plus 2, so 8, 9.
To 6.
Awesome. Then the damage is
2 dice.
6.
6. Alrighty. Okay, so who are you going to popcorn over to?
Wow. So when
Well, there's only one choice.
Yeah.
We have to popcorn. To.
But like so when I come up and I jump and I do like my usual like jump punch.
Your Superman
My
punch.
Superman punch. I make sure I'm between Yumiko and the dude.
You're able to get Umiko away. So
Oh,
Umiko, she's not free and
Don't worry. We're here now.
she. Cadet Marvin?
You know it. I popcorn.
She- Pink looks good on you. Anyway,
It's very very masculine. I like it.
Can't see under his mask right now. Twitch.
all right,
Maximum
so
pink.
over to you.
But basically, since I'm kind of low, I'm not trying to do an actual damage attack. I'm basically gonna pop up, brace one of them by their like chest and belly, and just try to basically toss them prone. Basically, try to knock them prone without.
So almost like a fireman's carry.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
and I'm spending this,
which one?
the ultra.
Oh, well, that's how you get an extra die.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and yes, a fireman's carry would still do damage because it's a throw.
But considering that I'm actually trying just to get it, would I be able to add my strong as a feat of strength? Because this guy is probably pretty dense.
Not as much as you would think.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you got?
8.
8? That won't happen twice. Boxcars.
Ah.
So,
Oh well. I'm gonna.
no.
I'm trying to get energy.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are. So, who do you popcorn to? It's the beginning of a new round.
I guess I'll popcorn to Rodriguez.
Okay. Before Rodriguez can act, you hear a gravelly voice, sort of in the distance, but not in the distance, but sort of coming from one of the classrooms off to the side. Like, you seem to be having trouble with the Crushers. If you think they're bad, then you're in big, big trouble. And you see that appear. It just appeared on screen for you guys at home.
Uh-oh, guys. I think we're in maximum trouble.
We have this. Focus.
Oh God, that's ugly.
Ew.
I am the Shaco.
The what?
You're definitely shocked.
the Shaco does not repeat himself.
I'm sorry, did you say Sharko or Shaco? You're very...
Crushers, get him! You're up.
Well, since the Crushers were just ordered to go and attack him, I'm actually going to try to slam and pin the one that I just forced to go and backflip in front of Okami. So
Okay.
I have a 5.
I have a 6. So, what did you actually roll? Your actual roll was a 5?
Yep.
Okay. You are acting to benefit your friend.
Yeah,
yes.
so
Okay.
add the
So-
2.
So
plus
you
2.
get
Okay.
+2. You are actually acting to benefit him because they ordered all the Crushers to attack the one guy that's not morphed. So somebody pull a gem, whoever's turn it is.
I think it's...
Done?
Yeah.
All right. And deal your damage, sir. 2 dice worth of damage.
10, and I assume the +2 from heart does not add to this.
Does not.
And don't you get your
All right.
energy because you didn't spend like a...
So you slam that.
Yeah.
You slam that Crusher down. You
Um,
hear like a whirring, and the Crusher starts to get very, very hot. I'm going to take a little control here. You jump back away from it. It melts down, begins to bubble, and just dissipates as if it was never there.
Whoa, that is maximum weird.
So, who do you popcorn to?
Was gonna go and popcorn to Okami, except there's nothing for him to go and kill this
There's
moment.
2 other things around that he can still take shots at.
Yeah, but the thing isn't pinned, so which was the plan.
Just give it to him.
Sure, I'll go and popcorn to Okami. He can just you can just go and spend a bunch. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
it's like if you spend 4, it's basically the same as just rolling an extra die.
So
Take it from a wargamer, folks.
so I still have 2 charging at me.
Yes, there are still 2 charging at you.
So the one that was for me has now run like.
Yeah, they're actually following the Shaco's orders to charge him.
Okay.
As I'm going to basically pop up to do a flip and come up with like a lariat and
Okay.
just smack one of them in the chest. And
Okay.
I am spending 4 gems.
Okay. So that's +4 to whatever you roll.
You got it.
You can't not succeed. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, so I got a 6.
So somebody pull a gem because that was a 1 I just rolled. I rolled a 1 and a 3. So you hit. So deal your damage.
So a 7 damage.
7
As you see,
damage.
wham! Just sock him in the chest.
And I'm giving you an extra energy because you acted in such a way that it actually drew them toward you. So
Morph.
you were I found it amusing. So you get an energy.
Yeah.
So morphing is not an action.
So basically, I smack him back. Basically, it's like, bam! Hashtag emergency! And I slam them. I basically shove the morpher in the other Crusher's face.
Okay, so pass that over so that Okami finds out what ranger he is.
Oh, I'm green. That's cool.
And
Oh, actually, no, this is really good for Okami.
so what does the Green Ranger do?
Cartwheel, heel kick, melee attack for 10 damage, 1 turn cooldown, 2 points.
Okay, so the 1 turn cooldown simply means that you can't do it on back-to-back turns.
Yeah.
So,
You now have the green die.
He has the soul of the dragon.
no, he doesn't. Which, for the record, your strong bonus to damage still applies to the cartwheel kick. So for you, the cartwheel kick is 12.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So,
85.
who do you popcorn to? There's the group of monsters. There's the
Oh, I don't- just
Shaco,
because
and then there's these 2.
I transform, and I look at Shaco and I'm like, bring it.
Okay, so you're
I'm
calling the Shaco.
I'm taunting the Shaco.
Ah. So the Shaco basically looks at you.
We don't want him to go
Yes.
twice.
Consider it brought. And you see it bring its hands up to the red protrusion in its forehead. It smashes forward as if it's headbutting something, and a jagged, lightning red laser beam fires directly towards your chest.
It's got maximum
I
lasers.
think I'm bleeding in my chest. And I will use a green die. I will use a green gem on this to get plus 2.
For +2 defense. Go for it. And now you're rolling 2 dice.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. He rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Because the monster of the week rolls 3 dice. So 3 dice worth of damage. You're taking 10 points of damage. So basically there went your armor.
Yeah.
Alright. So the Shaco is going to popcorn to Tien.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a. What have I got in front of me still? I've still got one in front of me.
You've got, well, the 2 crushers are actually, at this point, everything is running, is going after Ukami.
Okami is aggroing
The
everything.
2 crushers are charging him, and the Shaco just shot him.
You never go after the dog. Come on, really? She's going after the one that's nearest her that she,
Okay.
that's going after. Okay. Not the dog. So she will. She'd actually. Can she ready the striker and actually shoot it in the
Yes.
turn? Awesome. She'll put the Delta Strike. She has a shiny new weapon.
Mm-hmm.
She'll put it together
Mm-hmm.
and approach enough to actually use the Delta Striker.
Okay.
So, yeah. So.
So the heel kick and the Delta Max Striker do the same amount of damage, but there's no cooldown
And
on
it
the
is-
Striker.
Yes.
I assume this just got to be a tense situation, so she can add her.
Yes.
Okay.
Striker can be taken
So
from
that would be an 8.
Ah, yeah, true.
The Striker is also a ranged attack.
Yeah. The Delta Max.
If you're using it in Striker mode.
But I mean,
it's
like the
ranged.
baton or knuckle is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baton or Knuckle's not. So how much, what did you roll to hit?
8.
8. Somebody pull a gem. 6. So you will get to do your damage. How much is the damage on the Striker?
It's 10 damage
18
plus
once.
10, 12 with her range
12?
attack.
18 ones. That's a lot of ones.
Well,
That
at
crusher
this-
flies back.
At this point, he's rolling lots of dice.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
actually
rolling
not
more
that
dice
surprising.
now.
It was the string of ones
Yeah,
that,
it was
that was
4 or 5 in a row.
The string of single ones.
Yeah.
Alright, so that crusher goes flying back, and basically you see it superheat and dissolve in midair. Okay.
Not
So
bad.
you
Not
can
bad.
popcorn you can popcorn to the 1 remaining crusher, or you can popcorn to
Well, I obviously want to go to the one remaining crusher because I don't want it to go twice.
yes.
So
So the
otherwise, I would go to
Save
my
the best
feet.
for last. Is that
Yeah,
the 1
It's
remaining
true.
crusher
It's
is
true.
still charging at Ukami.
that's fine.
I mean, you're still the only one of us that's absolutely pristine.
So
I got a 5.
and I got a 4, and somebody pull a gem.
Fabulous.
And that would be you.
Serious. And
Okay.
Seriously fabulous.
Alright. So that will popcorn over. That 1 crusher basically charged at you trying to do a roundhouse kick.
So like basically just get my forearm up and block the
Okay.
kick.
And over to the Pink Ranger.
So Umiko is right behind me, right?
Yes.
So I'm sure she can hear me when I say this. Do you know who this is? When I gesture into the shocker.
I've never seen anything like it.
Okay. All right. Now, this is a really weird thought. Umiko has never been a ranger before, right?
In this world, no, she's
no,
never been a ranger.
Right. But she is far more experienced than us. Yes.
Yes, she's been part of SPD for almost 20 years.
Okay. I can't pronounce things. Would it be possible if I detransform and gave her my morph, would she be able to morph?
Theoretically, yes.
Because I don't know how to deal with that. I'm even in this form, I'm not really sure how exactly to deal with that.
Basically, if you recommend that, she's
Yeah.
going to look at you and go, I know how to take care of myself, and somebody with the know-how has to take care of those kids.
Okay.
You're here because Commander Tate thought you could handle it.
Okay. Well then,
And
don't
basically,
think. Here I go.
and basically She looks at you with the very empathic look on her
Yeah.
face. Whatever color you're wearing doesn't matter. Don't prove Commander Tate wrong.
Yeah, well, I got some blue on.
All right. So, what is Delta Pink going to do?
All right. Delta Pink is going to.
Although, for future reference, yes, you could theoretically power down and give the morpher to someone else for them to transform.
Just curious. Something to think about.
It's fine. We'll find it afterwards.
It's by RJ's foot.
What's my last?
He lost a die.
Brain die.
Losing die.
Okay.
All right. So Delta Pink, after having a quick pep talk with
Yes.
Miko, gonna get back in his like serious tone, gonna hide his mask, his eyes narrow, and he's just gonna run to the shocker and do his super punch again.
Okay, so you're going to try to Superman punch the Shako.
And I'm going to use a pink die. You have dealing with nobody has the blue, so I'll just use a blue die. So I'll get a +3.
So you have +3.
+2 from my Sirius as well.
Okay, so you have a total of +5.
Yep. So this guy's rolling like what, 3 dice? If I remember.
He's rolling 3 dice.
Yeah. 8 + 5.
13.
13, which beats his 11.
Yes. So I roll damage. Do I want to add damage? I'll just look slice this then. People can have a extra attacking. 6, 7, 8.
8 damage?
Yep. Right, and I'm aiming for that the red.
Red thing?
Yeah, the red thing.
You hit it.
Okay, cool.
So basically,
Boom.
The laser pistol.
It's like a horn.
Laser pen.
no, it's like a
Fan?
bump. It's just a mount
Yeah.
bump thing.
You're the Pink
So
Ranger.
boom,
Oh,
and he
laser
flies.
pistol.
He flies backwards a little bit. So
Woo!
he's-
Maximum effort.
he comes back a little bit stunned. Who do you popcorn it to?
That was the end of the round. Yes.
You're the end of the round.
So there's the shack, and then there's one guard thing.
There's a crusher, and then there's the Shako, which is sort of a mantis shrimp looking thing.
I'm gonna go to Shako. Just
Okay.
get him out of the way now, since I'm the one who just hit him in the face.
Okay.
Make him come at me. I'm bright and pink, and I just hit you in the head.
Well, the Shako is going to do just that. The Shako sort of.
Oh, I also get energy for my success.
So the Shako,
You don't get energy for success on the damage, right? Because it's just damage.
no.
Yes.
Success on attack and defense and any other skill check kind of roll. So the Shako growls and, "You'll pay for that." And you see the Shako dive straight down through the asphalt as if it were nothing.
What?
You are on a disadvantage for damage this roll.
Hacks.
That can't be
Okay.
good.
So you're going to roll 3 dice for damage, 3 dice for your defense, and you're going to drop the highest one.
If I use cover and light, what cancel that out?
What does
That
that
gives me
say?
an advantage on the defense.
So what will wind up happening, as silly as this will sound, is you will roll 4 dice. You will drop the highest and the lowest.
Okay. I will have 1 energy. Remember that. 4 dice. That's what I'm going to do. Wow, that's kind of
Okay,
cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
legit.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
Lowest is a 1. The highest is a 3. So I have a 3 and a 2, so I have a 5.
That was a crap roll all the way around. is what you're
Plus
saying.
2 from Sirius, so 7.
Yeah, no. He rolled an 11.
Yeah, for rolling 4 die, I got nothing higher than a 3. It was bad. It was very bad.
Rough.
So he basically, you're looking around trying to figure out what in the world is going on, and he burrows up from right behind you and slashes you across the back
Ah!
for 13 damage.
Wait, there goes my armor.
How much?
13.
13.
And the Shako is going to popcorn it to Tien.
Well, I know there's still a crusher, but there's also a Shako because, well,
And usually with the girl like, I've got this.
the crusher. Okay.
He's,
She
like,
will.
he's holding the guy's leg against his forearm.
Yeah, no. Actually, how close are you to me, Rodriguez?
You're fairly close to each other.
Mm-hmm. And the Shaco literally is standing right there with her.
Mm-hmm.
Him.
Just because he's wearing pink.
Pink does not mean I'm a chick now.
Him.
He's a very masculine.
Very
Him.
masculine man who goes, ah, as he's in the back.
So, go ahead.
Maximum effort.
Maximum spin kick. So essentially, she's gonna spin him. She's gonna essentially grab him, spin him around to build up momentum, and build up a spin kick.
All right.
Essentially.
Okay. So,
All right, so
she's gonna roll first.
So go
I'm
you.
gonna go ahead and spin.
And you can use more than one yellow. Keep in mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
So you're getting +4. You're spending 2 yellows.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I am. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
It's not cool. Because cool's just a range attacks.
Yeah,
Or
it's
in a
tense
tense situation, which I would consider fighting an unknown monster a tense situation.
So it'd be 12.
12. Somebody draw a gem out of the bag, and yes, you hit for your half. Now you're getting
Wait,
plus
Jonathan, you
2
know
to
the
your
law?
end.
All right.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go and spend some reds on my end. I'm gonna spend
Fill out
2
bag.
and
Fill out the bag. And then the 2 reds.
and
will-
energy to use my flying drop kick on this.
Okay, so we'll let you do that. Because of the way she described the attack, we'll let you do it. Typically, you can only use your special attack on your own turn.
Hey, I got an extra awesome dice.
Oh, nice.
2 reds going in. Ooh. Whoa.
Boxcars. So
Wow.
That'll do,
plus
Pig.
4,
That'll
so
do.
16.
All right.
So 17, 18.
Yep. All right.
And then
Damage.
how many dice for damage is this?
So, with her assistance, because you're not actually dealing damage, it's an assist. You're dealing 3 dice worth of damage.
Okay, so it's 4. Keep the best 3 because I have
Yeah,
advantage.
the advantage.
Alright.
Yes.
Maximum spin kick. Well,
8.
8.
Hey, damage is damage.
damage is damage. We'll take it.
If you're both actually landing the attack,
Yeah.
then you would both roll for your full 2 dice.
Yeah. But still, it looked great though. I mean, it looked beautiful.
Oh,
yes.
And-
And actually, so both of you landed the attack, so that's an energy, and both of you get a bonus energy because it looked very Power Rangers-ish. So that was your attack, right?
Mhm.
Who do you popcorn to?
The Crusher and you are left, I think, and Okami. I mean, Okami. Okami.
Yes, it's Okami. You were right the first time.
I'm gonna go with the Crusher. That way, you go last. So,
Okay. So the Crusher's got the one leg up
on
against
my
your arm.
forearm, yeah.
So it
Team
basically
attack.
does
Hey,
almost like a
maximum
Muay Thai
effort.
thing where it
Yeah.
drops that
Maximum
one leg
kick.
down, plants it,
Maximum
and
speed.
tries
Yeah.
to knee you under the
I'm
jaw.
seeing the
Okay.
power just like moves in my head.
Yeah, I got a 3. So
9.
yeah, so I eat a kick.
Knee in the jaw for 6 damage. Okay. It will popcorn right to you.
And since it's flushing right ahead, his weak spot is vulnerable, so I'm gonna haul back and punch him as hard as I can straight in his navel, because this is a kid's show.
Okay. Okay. Go right ahead.
Kid show.
As long as this is not Jetman, this is a kid show.
Yeah.
Jetman was a kid show, though. That's the sad thing sometimes.
If you say so.
I got a 6.
So it's like how Avatar is.
He rolled an 8.
Mhm.
All right. So basically, he catches. So you are locked in Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
you and this Crusher.
Mortal.
All right. So you actually kicked off the round.
Yep.
did you not? So that leaves you as the last person to act. Am I
Well,
wrong or right?
No,
I was part of a team.
No, I
Doesn't
didn't
matter,
kick off the
you
round.
still-
I was the end of the round, and I gave
You gave it to the Shako.
Chaco. Yes.
You acting as part of a teamwork attack does not take your action.
Ooh.
Okay.
So that leaves you and you.
Yeah.
So the Crusher, you went. So who do you popcorn it to? You've got these two.
Where are you right now?
I just got thrown as a drop
Spin,
kick
spin, spin,
into
drop kick.
the
The
Shako.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So you're near me.
I'm going to kick it. Yeah, I'm gonna kick it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, charge up the weapon! I get more hit.
We made orange.
Okay. So I have to go and get more energy, of course.
Yes.
So charge up the weapon. Yeah.
So how far? So is the crusher still there, or
The Crusher is engaged with Okami. So they're you're here, they're over there.
Okay.
So if you're in the center of a school courtyard, they're in front of the lunchroom doors.
Okay. I go and move around next to Marvin. So, you ready for some maximum super punching?
He just glances at you aside, but doesn't say anything. Like you would know that as Marvin Sirius speak for yes.
On three. Three.
Okay. So what kind of gems do you guys have out there right now?
Not many.
Not many.
There's an
ultra.
Ultra 2 blue and a yellow, it looks like from
Yeah.
here.
I already have a +2 because I'm Sirius right now.
I actually do not have any have my plus going right now.
So
The Ultra gives you an extra die for attack and damage.
Okay.
If
So
you're
sure.
using it.
You use that. Okay, cool.
All right.
I definitely want to hit, so I'm going to.
I mean, the blues just need to get spent at this
just
point.
get spent, so I was gonna
Okay,
use blue.
so
And he's gonna use the rope.
you'll go first.
Wow. 14.
Okay, so you will hit, and then your end,
8 + 4 is 12.
and you will hit. So both of you hit with your parts of the teamwork attack. So both of you get an energy, and both of you roll 2 dice for damage.
I get an extra because I use the super gem. Yes.
Use super.
You get
Yeah.
3 dice for damage, yes, because you use the Ultra Gem.
Okay. 8.
8.
9.
So the Shaco is basically reeling, and we're going to cinematic in here, because that would be the beginning of a new round. The Shaco, we're going to sort of cinematic. The Shaco sits there and, well, you can't hit what you can't see. And you basically see like a shimmer effect, and the Shaco disappears from sight.
Hey guys.
You hear an echoey voice all around you. What's the matter, Rangers? Don't know where to shoot.
You're invisible. That's what's the matter.
So-
our suits have any kind of like infrared? I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
Well, take a look, and you may want to look at your equipment and see if you've got anything that might help.
Oh yeah, the morpher. In the judgment time thing, right?
Well,
No.
your morpher can serve as a scanner, but it will
Okay.
be a skill check to try to do something like this.
Okay.
So,
Either that.
the teamwork attack, we are on you
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you're the last one in the
Yeah.
round.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do then. I'm going
Kinda
to
simple.
use my morpher to find him, and I'm pretty sure we can have enough for judgment. I
Okay.
assume at this point.
You need an 8.
An 8.
Yes, because this is not something anyone's ever tried.
So 2 dice, serious, and I'm going to use this last 1 point thing we have here.
For the record, this is your action. Is trying to do this.
Yeah. Alright, so I need an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got +3 from serious to the die, and the token. Yeah.
11, yeah.
11 + 3, so 14.
Okay. So using the scanner on the Delta Morpher, you are able to pinpoint his location and transmit it to everyone's helmet.
Gotcha.
So, at least for a few seconds, you'll know where he is. So who do you popcorn to? You were the last in the round.
Since we're sort of like cinematic, let's kind of popcorn to the team.
Sure.
I'm just gonna popcorn.
The
to
other
team.
Crusher has been dealt with.
Yeah. Team, he's
So-
there. Finish him.
So, who is going to theoretically so you'll know the ability you have. Your morphers have an ability called Judgment Time. It costs no energy. If an opponent is sufficiently weakened or willing, you can use the Judgment Time feature to ascertain their guilt or innocence, and it will also put them in a containment card. So, if they're guilty. So,
I said team, but nobody's gonna do it.
Actually,
I just continue doing it.
Well,
again.
actually, since it's the team thing, I'll let one of them do it. But just to, since I know it, the vet where's that? Since this crusher's been dealt, I'm going to. Oh no, he melted when he.
yeah, he's
No,
not
it's
doing
like-
his double.
yeah.
It's like, well, maximum judgment is
So-
it something like you are under arrest, or
So what you have to do with Judgment Time is you do have to make an accusation. So you have to say you are accused. Basically, what are you accusing the creature of?
all right, so
I wish I could have done the judgment time for like scan thing. That would have been cool.
so you are you are accused of maximum endangerment to children, the public, and to structural safety of this building.
Okay. So does that morpher have batteries in it?
I think so, but it does open and stuff.
Okay. So there's a slud on the side of it, because I was just wondering if the lights was on. So basically, you end up sliding your morpher down and pushing the button on the side of it,
Yeah.
and it does that, and they blink back and forth. See, Judgment Time.
Maximum.
Except for some reason, the
Maximum
things
Judgment Time.
are backwards on this one. So the Shaco sits there. You hear a tick-tock come from the morpher a little bit, and finally you hear bomb, bomb, and the morpher gives the sign for guilty. So the Shaco shimmers back into sight, screams in agony, and you hear basically as he disappears into a small containment card about this size on the ground, you hear him screaming, "This isn't over, Rangers. Not by a long shot. Vengeance will be his."
Oops.
Sorry, I can't hear you in the sound of that card that's in my pocket.
So you return back
Woo! Good job,
to
guys.
to
Maximum
the
success.
You return back to the SPD Academy. Commander Tate welcomes you back. You should be very proud of yourselves for what you've done today, cadets.
Maximum proud.
I've sent an order to Lagois recalling B Squad and the senior class immediately. They should be here within the next couple of days. So, you do understand that issuing you the morphers was a temporary measure.
It was an honor to serve, sir.
It was an honor to do what we could.
And the morpher.
Yeah, we'll
It
hand
was a
them
good
back.
lesson that I need to train
Yeah.
harder.
So you relinquish your morphers back, and he looks at you and says, should the need arise again, I'm glad to know that our junior class is up to the task. Well done, cadets.
Sir.
So, somewhere,
And
Off.
the stomach rumble.
somewhere in deep space, we see a ship shimmering against a nebulous background. We hear ominous, villainous music, and as we fade into a darkened room inside the ship, we see a single spotlight light the middle of the room. A man walks in wearing a strange, ornate armor with a look of disdain on his face. He takes a knee in the spotlight, bows his head. The Shaco has failed, my lord. We have set course and will arrive soon. And you hear a voice echo from the room. Do not be disappointed, my young general. The vengeance you have sought for your family shall be yours. And we shall succeed where Grum failed. Earth will not stand before the Syndicate. And thus ends the first episode of Delta Squad.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, folks, I want to thank you guys so very much for being with us for the last 3 weeks and watching us here on Delta Squad. You can help our Rangers. I suspect Cadet Rodriguez has been eminently entertaining. I suspect he will be around for a little bit. So,
Yay.
in one capacity or another, whether he's a Ranger or not, we're keeping you around, kid. So,
Hey, he'll go and help however he
There-
can. Maximum helping.
maximum helping. So, I want to thank these guys for joining us. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please remember that you can please like, subscribe, and share. Those 3 things are important. You can help us out also if you like over at our stores, redbubble.com and cafepress.com. You can pick up the official Delta Squad t-shirt in all the various Ranger colors, of course, over at redbubble.com. I suspect that we will see some of those show up on the show eventually, because I do not doubt for a second that some of our players will wind up getting them somehow, some way. I see a particular color in Josh's future for some reason. And Judy's. So, want to thank you guys for joining
I'm
us.
never gonna get rid.
You can, by the way, if you'd like to get the cards, any of the resources that we use here on the show, go over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/GeekCarolina. If they're not already there, they will be soon. You'll be able to find pictures of all the cards that we use over there, along, I hope, to have a copy of the rules that we're using up over there as well. So, until next time, for Travis, Judy, your Topaz champion, not that he rolled like it, and
Not this
RJ,
session.
and RJ, I'm Mike, and we'll see you next time on Delta Squad.
Bye.